Good day, welcome to another episode of Luashi Jomi Farms and Processor, where we show you how we raise our birds and how we process them. It's been a couple of days back that we've not been conversant about posting. It's just because we've been busy a lot at work. But today, and I will post two videos today. This is the first one. I'll post the next one also today. Basically, what you're looking at is another set of broilers that we got from the company that we got them from. Today you are just looking at the hatchery right now. You're looking at the view of the hatchery, and here right now is when the birds arrive on farm. And as you can see, we still keep doing the same thing, which is once they arrive on farm, we would weigh them individually. We'll just random weigh maybe 5 or 50 of them, because what we do is we get 1,000 broilers. That's what we do. And you can see this is another weight of 60 gram. We have 35, 60, because this shows us what we are getting from day one. And like, the reason why we do this is for us to know how we will increase their, maybe we'll give them more feeds a day old, or we will just give them normal feeds. And you can see the weights are not always similar. I mean, we don't usually get weight of 45 altogether. Sometimes we get 50, sometimes we get 60, sometimes we get 30. So but at week 2, week 3, we start sorting them, we start separating them. So basically, it's still the same things that we do. We get them. Once we get them, we'll make sure that the housing is heated properly. We put wood shaving on the floor, 2 meters thick. Then we will put paper on the floor. The reason why we put paper on the floor is for them not to eat that wood shaving, because once they start eating that wood shaving, it makes their stomach feel bloated and they will start dying. This is the first day when they arrived on farm, and as you can see, we already got their feed. What we use is the feed, the crumbs. That's what we get. And you can see on the day of arrival, we also have a monitor that check the temperature, and you can see our charcoal pot. As you can see the charcoal pot. You can see the birds moving around, being lively. There's nothing wrong with them. And transporting them from CHI off Lagos Ibadan Expressway all the way to the farm takes us maybe between 45 to an hour's drive. So, and one of the things that we always do is we make sure we get them in, we pick up in the evening, or we transport them in the evening, because by the time we get to Akpata, because Akpata to the farm is probably another 15-25 minutes drive if the road is free. But if it is congested, it takes maybe like 40 minutes drive because of traffic. So that is just one of the things that we face. And as you can see, the birds are actually doing well. Well, this is the land that we are using for our cows. You remember that I told you that we are doing more things on the farm. This is located not far from the farm. This land, we originally got this land some few years ago. We started pepper on it, but the people, the guys that we contracted to do the jobs weren't doing it properly, so we had to let him go. So we abandoned the land for a very long period of time, and the total acres on the land, the total acreage on this land is 3 acres. We even thought of doing breeders on it, but the amount and the stress was too much. So that's a breeder farm that we are next to. So one of the advantage of us getting this land is close to water. Oh yes, did you remember those cows that we got? Yes, we started with 9 cows, and now we only have 5. Guess what had happened? One recently was so we slaughtered it, and I mean, we sold it. The reason was the leg was broken. We thought we could manage it, but we couldn't manage it well, so we had to let it go. So these are the cows, and you can see the difference from them from then now to where they are now. Well, now you remember that I told you that we have been planting Napier grass. So this is one of the Napier grass that we planted on the farm. We planted some series of Napier grass on the farm to enable us have feed for the cows during dry season. I remember this place was cleared, but one of the advantage of having a poultry is you always have manure. So manure was spread on this land, and you can see what manure has done. This the grass has started to grow again, but we cannot allow the cows to graze on it. Reason that once they graze on it, they will eat the Napier grass. So the Napier grass takes 90 days for it to fully develop. Some are already germinating, some are not. But as you can see, we are as you can see, some are already germinating, and this Napier grass is very nutritious from the few research that we have done. Also, don't forget, we also planted Berkeria grass. The Berkeria grass is on the other side. I don't know if our source got us the right seed, but we are hoping that the seed is right. If not, we'll have to source for a very, very good seed. So, and as you can see, these beds, as you can see, these cows, they are practically different from what they were before. And I think maybe in the next video or in this video, I will show you how they look currently, because right here they have been eating, they have grazed all the whole area. They actually ate so much food that even me, I can't believe that they are like this. Also, another thing we are showing you is a continuation of the Napier grass. Like I was saying prior before the video changes, the Napier grass, we planted it all over the backside of the farm, the end of the farm. So at the end of the farm, we have a land that the people that do block, they want, what they do in our area is they will come to a particular spot, they will buy land from the landowners, they will dig it. Once they dig it, they will use the sand to for block and for I think they call it I don't know what I forgot what it is called. They use it to, the Yoruba will say really. I hope somebody can translate what that is. I forgot what it is. Well, for this video, that's just how I will say it. And you can see the other Napier grass that they are already growing. Napier grass, sometimes they look like grass, but they are not. They are much more nutritious. And from the findings that I've done, I watched a video recently. I hope one of these days maybe I'll be able to post a link. The video shows where a cow in the north was was fed with Napier grass, and the cow was giving them daily milk production of 1 liter. And after 2 weeks of the cow being on Napier grass, it was the milk production increased by 2.5 liters. So the cow was giving them almost 3.5 liters of milk daily. So and as you know, we are actually going into milk production. Like I said, we are going to milk production and cow fattening. So we want to plant this grass in abundance, so during dry season we are able to feed them. Because one of the major issue in cow business is, or in animal husbandry, is having enough food for your livestock during dry season. And it's what causes issues. So our aim on our farm is not to graze during dry season. Yes, we still graze sometimes, but most of the times we are trying to make sure that the cows don't go out during dry season. They eat what we have on the farm. And I'm hoping that I can show you, maybe in this video, maybe I can show you how we plan to do that. The 3 acres that you saw previously, we are using it. I'll show you on the next video. We are planting corn on it. Yes, we are planting corn on the 3 acres, on the old 3 acres. The corn will just be planted for 7 weeks, and after 7 weeks we will harvest it, chop it, then we will store it against dry season. So that is the goal. I think our aim is to plant the corn twice for 7 weeks, then we'll plant sorghum. The sorghum will last for 3 months. So once we harvest the sorghum, we will bring our cows from the main farm down to this farm for them to graze for a couple of days. Then we'll take them back, because that is the main aim. And yes, I think it is this video that I will show you how we plan to store the feed, that how we are the storage area that we did. So this in anticipation for new cows that will be coming after the Ilia festival, after the big Muslim festival. So we are planning to get between 6 to 10 female Bokolo. That is the breed that we want to get, 6 to 10. If we don't get 6, we should be able, if we don't get 10, we should be able to get 6. But if we don't get 6, we should be able to get in between 6 to 10. That is the aim, because by then, prices of cows will have gone down, and people will want to sell. They will not want to take their cows back also to where they're coming from. And one of the other things that we are trying to do is for people to know us, that we do this. Okay, yes, briefly, this is where we are going to be storing the corn once it is harvested. We're going to use nylon to cover it, and once we use nylon to cover it, we take it down. So this is open, it's like a silage thing. That is what we are trying to achieve. I saw this somewhere, and I realized that we could do it too on the farm. As we are getting to the end of this video, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.